Being sober is a different type of energy. I'm not gonna lie. And I know I've been going back and forth with vices that I would use from time to time. And I think I remember back in March when I decided to go on like a full fast. It was a dope experience, you know what I'm saying? Was it March? It was one of them months, dog. I be getting the months confused. But like, I just remember the type of energy I was feeling, when I had let go of like a lot of the substances that I was using. Life is full of ups and downs, bro. And this spiritual journey, bro, it ain't all butterflies and roses and candy corn and elephant ears. I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with elephant ears, bro. That should be busting. Funnel cakes, that should be busting too. But a lot of times when people be on the spiritual journey, they think like, okay, cool, like this person is on a spiritual journey, so he's not gonna make no mistakes. He's not gonna relapse. He's not gonna ever go through any type of struggle. And little do y'all know, especially when you are starting your spiritual journey, or let's say you've been at it for a couple of years, little do most people know, dog, like you're gonna have your highs and lows while you're still on this spiritual journey, bro. You see what I'm saying? It's always gonna be ups and downs. The thing that I learned though most about like my ups and downs on a spiritual journey is the fact that like there's so many people struggling. There's so many people going through stuff. There's so many people who have like bigger problems than you and me. And sometimes you wonder to yourself, like, well, damn, how did this person become homeless? How did he become addicted to drugs? Like, what drove him to that moment where it's just like he gave up on life? He forgot his identity. He forgot who he was. And I'm not gonna lie, if you ask some of these people, because I ain't gonna hold you, I had a conversation with people who are really in that life, who really got addicted to all types of drugs. And they always told me that, like, man, they was going through something. They was going through something traumatic, and they wanted to feel something new because they felt like their situation was never going to change. And they said they just started using this particular drug, and it worked for them. But little do they know, it actually destroyed what God had planned for this person. So to anybody who might be going through something, bro, don't let your situation get to the point where you have a small issue and it turns into something bigger. I told you guys, everything happens on a small scale. Everything happens little by little. You think just because you did 10 push-ups today and you don't see no results, you think like, oh shit, like you're just wasting your time. But I guarantee you, if you stay at it and you consistently do 10 push-ups every day for about 30 days, just 10. You ain't even got to go crazy doing 50, 60, 100, but just do 10. You're going to be surprised at how much your physique is going to change, how much more confidence you'll have, how much you'll become more consistent in other areas in your life, bro. Like, the shit is going to be lit. Like, you'll be like, damn, you will only see progress when you consistently continue to put in that work. And whenever, let's say, you miss 2 days of doing push-ups, them 2 days is crucial, because that's when people usually give up. They start over, or they feel as though like, man, I did this for 15 days. Yeah, I'm seeing a little bit of result, but it's not what I want to see. See, sometimes humans are funny as hell, bro. Like, they legitimately are never satisfied. And to a certain extent, if you do want to chase success, of course, you gotta like you gotta have to be like never satisfied. But you do also have to be grateful. Be grateful, be thankful. One thing that I need y'all to do, I'm telling you guys to do this. This is nothing that I need. I'm telling you to do this. Watch how you speak over your life, bro. Instead of saying, when you wake up in the morning, you say, damn, man, I gotta go to work, or I have to go to work. Change up your language. Instead of saying like, you have to go to work, or I gotta go to work, say, I get to go to work. Because some people don't even have a job to go to. Same thing with the car note. People complain about, man, I got to pay utilities and now I got to pay my car note. You should actually be thankful that you are paying a car note. People wish to God that they had a car. They probably don't wish they had a car note, but they wish they had a car. I guarantee you right now, depending on where you're at and where you're living right now, it's probably hot as hell outside. And to anybody that has to catch the bus, bro, salute. Salute, salute, salute. It's hot as shit. And I was just there 2 years ago. Was it 2024? About almost 3 years ago, where I had to walk everywhere. I had to walk to my job. I had to walk to the gym. You know, I had to do a whole lot of stuff without having a car. And when I shift my perception and when I change how, like, you know, the words that I use, and when I realize, like, how truly blessed I am, bro, number one, I kind of beat myself up and I feel bad for losing faith in God and losing the ability to see my blessings, bro. I'm getting blessed every single day. I'm getting blessed every single day. Some people don't even have enough courage or power to make a video and share their story. Some people have anxiety and they want to speak to the world, but they can't. They let their anxiety get to them. You know what I'm saying? So for me to be going through ups and downs and stuff, because again, like, my schedule now is different with the job that I have now. It's basically like a side gig, but I only work on the weekends, basically Thursday through Sunday. So I got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Well, Mondays and Wednesdays, I still go to school too. That's another thing too. Sometimes I be stressed out about school, but my nigga, you made a decision to go to school. You made a decision to go to school. You was on the honor roll last semester. You about to be on the honor roll again. Yes, you stressing over, like, man, I got to go to class. Yeah, I got to do this homework. I got to take these exams. It could be stressful, but again, you got to change your perception, because a lot of people don't even have the mindset to get up and say, you know what, I'm going to go to school. You know what, I'm going to get certified in this. A lot of people don't even have the mindset to do that. So the fact that I had the mindset, I took the initiative to do that, I got to big up myself. I got to big up myself, bro. See, the thing about it, bro, you got to change your perception. You got to change the way how you speak. There's a lot of people who are really successful. And if you want to talk about success, success is really in the eye of the beholder. Like, for example, you got people who have jobs where they work from home and they don't even have to deal with customers like that. They just wake up and, like, their bank account keeps increasing. Why in the hell is that not enough? You got people making $20,000, $50,000, $60,000 a month. Why are they crashing out, turning into drugs? Why aren't they satisfied? See, a lot of the things that people go through, it's all about energy. It's all about your frequency. It's all about what you feel within. If you don't feed your soul, everything that you do out here in the matrix won't mean shit. I don't care how much money you get. I don't care how much followers you get. I don't care how much subscribers you get. I don't care how many monthly listeners you have. If you happen to be an artist, all that shit don't matter, bro. It don't matter unless you are renewing your spirit. And I'm not gonna lie, where I fucked up in my spiritual journey was the fact that I was expecting all this stuff in the matrix to kind of feed my soul. Well, shit, you know, I thought, you know, maybe if I got a car, everything would be better. If I had a monetized YouTube channel, everything would be better. Of course, I was getting the payments and stuff, and I'm still getting paid off of YouTube. It should be more, low-key, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Still getting paid or whatnot. But I really thought for a second that, like, my success in the matrix was really gonna fulfill my soul, and obviously that's not the case. The shit really don't matter. Because when you make more money and you have more clout, of course you attract more people, but now you can't trust these people. I didn't even realize, and this is what I'm saying, bro, you got to give yourself time to reflect. If you do have time, give yourself time to reflect. Go out to your nearest park. Go out into Mother Nature. Get some downloads, you feel me? Go out on the trail and shit, you feel me? Be around trees, bro. Because when you have time to reflect and you start to see how great you are. You start to see how blessed you are. abundantly blessed you are. And, you know, my biggest mistake was losing sight, losing track of just the spiritual journey. It almost felt, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a beam. Y'all know here on this channel, bro, I drop a video every single day. But I almost felt like I kind of sold my soul to YouTube, because every single day I know y'all expecting me to drop a video. Sometimes I'll go a day without dropping, and people, the next time I do drop, people will be like, damn, Moody, where you was at, bro? Like, come on, keep dropping these videos, not knowing that I probably didn't even want to drop because of how I feel with this whole relationship with YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I done made videos before, bro. And I get the views, I get the likes. Probably somebody will even donate some bread or whatnot through a super chat. And whenever them days when I made those videos, bro, was some of my darkest times. It was some of my darkest times, bro. Because I'm going through this shit literally by myself. I'm in a place where I don't know people like that. I'm starting to understand the value of friends and family, real friends and family technically doesn't have to be blood. You know what I mean? And, you know, me, I'm going to continue to, you know, drop content regardless, you know, but, you know, sometimes, like, again, I'll drop a video, I drop 2 videos or whatnot, and that whole day it was dark. Not trying to say that I'm capping or lying to you guys, because when I make my videos, I don't lie. You know what I'm saying? I probably may leave out certain things that I do want to be, you know, private, because again, I don't want to give you guys every single detail of what I'm going through. But at the same time, I know how to put my problems to the side. It's kind of like when you go to a job, you put your problems and issues to the side and you just worry about being in the moment, taking care of your job, being in a good vibration. Like me personally, because right now I'm kind of training to be like a bartender. So, you know, I'm transitioning over from server, floor manager to bartender and stuff. Like, basically, you know, I've been in the food and beverage business since I was like 16, 17 years old. So that's kind of like my bag. I love working with people. I love being around, you know, celebrations and shit like that. And I realized one of my superpowers was to connect with people, was to read body language, was to understand female attraction, was to understand, you know, micro expressions. And I realized also too that, like, okay, cool, I developed that skill, but now I want to better myself as a man. Now I want to be a handyman. You know, prior to me working in food and beverage, you know, I ended up working at this furniture store where I was like a warehouse manager. So I would have to, you know, manage the beds and the chairs, the tables, put them in the right sections, get them ready to be delivered to the people's to customers' houses and shit like that. I developed another skill, becoming a handyman, knowing how to put shit together, break shit apart. You feel me? And you know, I've been through, you know, shit. I got a lot of, and I'm not trying to make this seem like it's a job interview or anything like that, but I have a lot of experience, like, within the matrix and just doing shit and just staying busy. I was able to, at least with the serving experience and just being in, you know, working in Miami, bro, I was at the top of the top, bro. Like, I was around celebrities. Shit, I worked as a in-seat drink runner for Levy restaurants back when LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh was all on the same team. So every day when I went to work, I was working at the American Airlines Arena. So every day when it was called the AAA at the time. Every day when I went to work, bro, I'm around celebrities, bro. I'm seeing Beyonce. I'm seeing Drake. That motherfucker he tall. He actually a little bit taller than me. Drake, I done seen Jay-Z. I done seen Lil Wayne, short ass. Nigga short as hell. I done seen all these celebrities, bro. And with all this experience and everything, I'll look back, I'll be like, damn, bro, you came a long way, dog. Like, you really did a lot of great in your life, bro. So what's stopping you from doing better than what you did before? Again, we get caught up in all of these distractions in the matrix. We be on our phone too much. We be watching these shows. We be drinking alcohol, we be smoking weed, we be turning up to the music. You know, all of this shit actually hinders your memory. You actually forget who you are. So now when you get into a compromising position, you think that you're less than. You think that you're at you're lacking something. You think that you can't even go out and be your own self. So what happens is you get caught up in the situation. You with people who already gave up in life, and their only true purpose is to persuade you to join their lifestyle. The good thing about it though is that you at least have the awareness to see that, like, bro, are y'all truly happy? Because it looks like y'all not even really happy. Like, you feel like you happy, but you done drugged yourself so hard, you forgot how you naturally look. You forgot how your skin looked. You forgot how, you know what I'm saying, you was with the ladies. Like, when we talk about the use of marijuana, bro, realistically, if you're gonna be using that shit, bro, it really should be only used as a tea, because anything that you smoke is not really healthy for you. I don't care how much meditation you can do. You can meditate off of that shit, but anytime you inhale smoke, it's just not healthy to the body. I'm just keeping it a bean. I'm not telling you, somebody right now probably is smoking weed while watching this video, and I'm not trying to call you out. It is what it is. It's cool. But every time I let go, it's hard, but then also there's so much spiritual baggage, and there's just so much stuff that I didn't even recognize was there, because it was hiding behind, you know, watching the shows online, watching Netflix, or the past relationships that you had. Even when you chilling with the female, bro, a lot of, not all the females that you'll meet out there, but a lot of the females that do exist, they love smoking hookah. They love their alcohol. They love their Don Perignon or whatever the fuck they be drinking. Don Julio, excuse me. They love their, you know, fruity drinks. They love to chill. They like to, quote unquote, have fun. And you, in order to get the female, you try to portray that lifestyle and say, yeah, man, I got this, I got that. Not knowing the whole time, like, nigga, I don't even think your spirit was built to be like that. And a lot of these women who go wild and use the hookahs and things of that nature, bro, they just not even healing themselves. Nobody don't want to heal themselves. Nobody don't want to give themselves time to be like, yo, you know what? I'm God's child. I'm anointed. I'm a positive vessel. Do not get tricked by Shaitan, bro. Do not. Shaitan or Satan, whatever you want to call it, the devil, low vibrational entities or low vibrational thoughts. There's so many, bro. One of my mentors, bro, he always, like, you know, I always try to, like, stay in contact with him. You feel me? He's like a few years older than me, but I still look at him as, like, you know, an older brother, or like pretty much a mentor. When I hear him talk about the same shit that I be going through, because he makes good money. He made good money. He got a bunch of kids. He has the ideal wife. But I still hear him speak some real shit. He be saying, like, bro, shit crazy out here. A nigga be trying to do the right thing, and that's still not enough. Or, you know, you finally get the lifestyle that you want, but because, again, he has the money, he has the jobs, he has the skill set to do so much. He can make $1,000 in a week. Easy. $2,000 in a week being a handyman. But he still goes through the same type of spiritual battles that I go through. And he says, like, bro, all that money and shit don't mean nothing. It's all about what is going to feed the soul. He could be a millionaire right now. But I think the one thing that's holding him back is the fact that he's antisocial. He don't want to link with people. He been crossed. You know what I'm saying? People been using him or tried to use him. And he's just like, you know what? He don't trust people. Fuck that. Like, he don't even be social like that. And if he is social, he socializes with his brothers outside of, like, you know, his wife and his kids. And he socializes with his brothers, but that's about it. But he knows in order to get to the next step, he has to, number one, take working out seriously again, because he was probably one of the better basketball players. We actually went to the same high school. I think he was a senior when I was a freshman, and he played basketball just like me. He took working out very seriously, And since life happened and shit like that, like he basically saying like, man, I got to get back to working out. I got to get back to eating healthy. I got to get back to, you know, smoking less. It's shit. He's trying to get to the point where if he does smoke, he only smokes on the weekend. See, the thing about it, bro, whatever you're trying to hide through all of these external activities, bro, it will always be there. The drugs, the alcohol, the shows, the bitches, and I didn't mean to call them bitches, but all that shit is not going to erase your trauma. It's not going nowhere. The only way you get over your trauma is by going within, doing self-healing, cleansing yourself on a daily basis, and never forgetting who you really are. Real talk. Again, talking to my mentor, I'm looking up to him. I'm thinking like he got everything. He got a lot of the stuff that he has. That's what I'm striving to get. And he's still yet coming to me telling me, yeah, like, yeah, bro, like this shit don't mean nothing. This shit don't mean nothing at all. It's a great accomplishment and you should be thankful. But if you're not working out your body the way it needs to work out, if you're not controlling what you eat, because also too, going back to one of the most underrated things you can do as a human being is control what you eat. Because once you control what you eat, you have more control over your emotional states. A lot of times people will have all this money, have all the fame, have all the bitches on their dick and shit. And because they're eating foods that are not conducive to the spirit, it's not really healthy to the body, niggas all of a sudden start to feel some type of way and crash out. Now they have the money to go fund, you know, the ability to crash out. They're going to buy 5 bottles of Henny. They're going to buy whatever. I ain't trying to give y'all ideas, but you get what I mean? So don't think money is going to be, you know what I'm saying, the ultimate thing in your life that's going to change everything. Like, yes, it's going to help. It will help. But if you ain't doing nothing for your spirit, bro, what are we really doing? When you wake up in the morning and you get up and you walk to the bathroom, or you walk here, or you go here or go here, what is that energy behind you walking and going here to the bathroom or waking up in the morning? What energy is that? That's the energy you can't see with your eyes. Damn, that shit flew down. Nigga was trying to get into my nose. Damn, that shit was crazy. I had a conversation with my father. I'm about to end the video shortly, but I had a conversation with my father yesterday for the first time since he's been in the hospital. And it just changed my perspective on life, bro. Because right now, you know, he's still in the hospital and he can't feel half of his right side, like the right side of his body, he can't feel. But his mind is still there. The fact that when he heard my voice and he was like, oh, is this my son? Oh, it's good to hear from you, bro. We had a great conversation. The man is very intelligent. Jamaicans are smart in general, or people from the islands. But I didn't realize how intelligent my father is. In the conversation that I had, he was like, man, you know, I'm just going through therapy. I'm just trying to get back to where I was. And he literally told me straight up, like, man, this shit is boring. Being in the hospital, he has to go to these classes and stuff. These classes are telling him, trying to teach him things that he already knows. And I was just happy to have a conversation with him, man. It felt like the best thing in the world, bro. No amount of drugs, no female attraction, no amount of money could add up to the joy that I felt when I was talking to my father, bro. Just having a conversation with my father, knowing that, like, he's down, half of him, he can't move, he can't feel his body, bro. But his mind is still there. His mind is still intact. His spirit, his soul is still there. It's just within this physical vessel. You know what I mean? So it put a perspective on my life. It's like, damn, bro, like, yeah, I'm probably going through it, but I ain't really going through it as bad as my father. I have the ability to stand up, bro. I have the ability to walk. I have the ability to make videos and shit. I have the ability to just be alive and to spread positivity. So why in the hell would I fucking crash out? Why in the hell would I throw my life away? So with that being said, bro, you think you got it bad, but you probably don't got it bad at all, bro. And even if you do, quote unquote, have it bad, bro, it's not going to last. Remember, this is a small problem. It's a small issue, and it can be fixed now. It can be fixed right now. But all you got to do is stay in tune, stay locked in, mentally still be there. And thank God every single day that you have a working body. You can feel both sides of your body right now. You can walk. There's people right now that want to be able to walk, that can't walk. There's people who are in worse positions than motherfuckers who are actually locked up in prison. You got people who are paralyzed, bro, that wish they could do what we can do. And yet here I am complaining about having to pay rent, having to pay my car note, having to pay this, having to pay that. My nigga, 4 years ago, you ain't even had none of this shit, bro. Damn, I got shit on my shirt and y'all wasn't gonna tell me? Motherfuckers, not just playing. But with that being said, bro, count your blessings. Count your blessings. Shift your perspective on your life. Start to talk differently to yourself. By the way, kind of changing subjects, but I'm staying on subject. I got a video dropping on Patreon. It's going to be talking about the power of utilizing your life force energy and using certain words to move about the matrix, because words are spells. Words are like a form of energy, and when you speak and when you write and when you read, that's one of the main ways to move things in the matrix without actually touching it. You gotta understand, bro, like, there's so many ways to be great. There's so many ways to improve yourself. There's so many facets in life to have. You know what I'm saying? To just be, to raise your awareness to. Bro, you blessed. You're overly blessed. You got once you start counting your blessings and you start to show gratitude to the universe, to God, that's when your blessings are going to increase. That's when everything going to start to make sense. Everything that you're going through, it's like, oh shit, like, I'm only going through this either to go through it so the next person don't have to go through it, because I don't want nobody going through what I went through. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I had a lot of dark times in my life, bro. And the thing about it, when your mind is clear, you take a break from using them things, bro. I'm not saying like you got to stop smoking for the rest of your entire life. It would be beneficial to you, but I'm not. Your spiritual journey is different from mine, so I can't tell you to stop doing some shit. Because if you stop smoking and then you crash out, bro, don't blame me, my nigga. I'm just saying, if you need to use it for whatever reason, you use it, but don't let it consume you. Even with my YouTube videos and stuff and how I post it, at one point in time, it was consuming me. At one point in time, I'm like, damn, bro, I got to compete with these other YouTubers. Or like, damn, bro, I got to drop another video so I can get an extra, you know what I'm saying, such and such. Once it started being like that, that's when I was like, I can't keep doing this shit, bro. I can't. Damn, there's still shit on my shirt. Embarrassing. Hell yeah, that's why, like, every now and then you'll see me take a break. Like, but I still want to stay consistent for the game. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, be on the lookout for some more content, though, on Patreon. Like, there's a lot more that I want to talk about. But more in particular, though, it's the art of communicating, utilizing your life force energy. If you don't know how to talk to women, it's really easy. Women are women are more simple than we think. It's just that when they speak or they say something, half the time when they speak, they're really trying to convince themselves. So you have to learn how to read between the lines with that. But in the meantime, bro, don't even worry about that, bro. Just worry about yourself. Worry about learning as much as possible about the human body. what works with the human body, what doesn't work with the human body. Learn about why certain people go through what they go through, or why like the masses go through what they go through. And you'll be surprised, like, oh, this is the reason why they go through this. Let me avoid this shit so I won't get caught up in that trap. Because nobody wakes up one day and says, hey, I'm going to be an alcoholic today. Or I'm going to be an alcoholic for the rest of my life. Or I'm going to be a weed head. Or I'm going to pop Molly. Or I'm going to pop Xans. One time, bro, I was watching an interview with Young Thug. And I think Adam 22 was interviewing him. And this is probably about like 5-6 years ago. This nigga Young Thug, every second and a half, while he was sitting down getting interviewed by Adam 22, the nigga was twitching, pulling his hair, you know, doing this, checking his watch. The nigga was perked out, bro. You think he woke up one day and said, hey, I'm just gonna pop perks? Hell no. The nigga been through some trauma. The nigga been through so much, and it's like, okay, what can I do to ease the pain? Now you start using other stuff in the matrix to try to ease the pain until you get to the point where you don't even notice. Whole time, like, you became addicted on some crazy stuff, you feel me? So you never know what a person go through when they get to that point, when they get to that breaking point. You know what I'm saying? So it's very important to watch out for the small habits. Everything happens on a small scale before it blows up. And if you can handle your small habits, you will avoid the bigger problems. Man, I ain't gonna hold you. It is therapeutical as fuck out here, bro. I love walking down this damn trail. And you know what's crazy about that whole Young Thug interview too? If you see him now in court, the nigga looks sober as hell. You can see his face. You can see his eyes. You can see his expressions, bro. You can tell he's sober. He done gained weight. And I ain't gonna lie, they gonna free that man. They gonna free Thug. He probably is on some low vibrational shit, or was on some low vibrational shit. But if you're looking at the case, like even the most recent judge that got assigned to his case, she had to remove herself. That whole trial is a shit show, bro. They gotta free that man. I ain't gonna lie. They gonna free that man. And hopefully he learned his lesson too, bro. Sometimes niggas gotta sit down for 4-5 years, nigga. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Shit crazy. I was watching an interview with YSL Moody. Everybody think that nigga crazy and stupid and slow. Nah, that nigga's intelligent. He been through a lot. His father died at when he was young. And then when his mom passed away, that was it. He was terrorizing shit. I know he got bodies under his belt. You'll never understand a person's true trauma and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, number one, don't be judging people, because everybody go through it at some point in time. All right now. Don't judge nobody, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know. And the whole time, somebody that you judging, God could be using that same vessel. For real. To teach you a lesson. So you don't have to go through it yourself. Real talk, man. You never know what somebody go through, bro. You never know what somebody capable of. But you know, at the end of the day, man, I'm gonna continue the journey. I'm gonna find the blessings in my everyday life. And once you start to use less and less of the matrix to try to heal yourself and use more of Mother Nature, use more of God, use more of your life force energy, bro, it's gonna be a beautiful life, bro. And when you do face another problem or issue, you'll know how to handle it. But without saying too much, bro, I'm at the end of the video for today. If you made it to the end of the video, bro, you the GOAT. This message might have been specifically for you or somebody that you know. Share this video. to anybody who might be, you know what I'm saying, just on a spiritual journey. But then sometimes it just feel like, what the fuck, where everybody at? Or like you doing all this work and you ain't really seeing nothing. Trust, you are seeing something. You will be seeing something. Just be patient. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, man, MGT, what it do? It's your boy Moody Starr. And back again with another video. If you're new, you already know what to do, man. Become a subscriber, like the video, and join MGT. This is a channel where I like to highlight current events and talk about my spiritual walk in. It's beautiful. Now it's beautiful. Really beautiful. Fucked up. Sideways ass matrix. Now, first of all, I got to say a special shout out to anybody that's holding on to your energy, going within and being high vibrational. Here at MGT, this is what we do. We work on ourselves every single day. All right, y'all. I'm going to definitely see you guys on the next video. Got a podcast episode dropping too. I actually recorded it last night, so I'm going to drop it today. It'll be on all streaming platforms for podcasts. So I'm going to talk a little bit about, I think in that podcast, I talked about my reaction to the whole attempted assassination of Trump and shit like that. So it's very insightful, kind of. But yeah, y'all be on the lookout for more content and stay righteous, bro. I'm definitely see you guys on the next video. All right, y'all, peace.